Good evening, everybody. My name is Rashida Stallings, and I will be talking to you about why cloud computing and what it does for a society today. Here are the few things that we will be talking about within this presentation. What is cloud computing, the advantages of cloud computing, the disadvantages of cloud computing, and the basic concepts of cloud computing. What is cloud computing? As a replacement to a local server or computer, it's an internet-based system allows users to manage, store, and process data via the internet. I like to say it's like a digital file that you can use and take it with you anywhere you go. You can use on multiple devices, whether it's your mobile device, you move from one workstation to another workstation, your laptops. A few of you might be familiar with the some cloud computing software like Dropbox, Facebook Access One, and Gmail Cloud is like one of the biggest. A lot of the organizations focus on cloud computing. I currently work in finances, and we use a lot of cloud servers and shared drives. That deals with anything for banking or any other financial service that we had to do. Basically, that's where they store. Users will store their financial information and cloud computing services. Healthcare people would use it for uploading and downloading analytics they might have gone through, research diagnostics, and they can basically share information that they have come up with any other medical services or hospitals. The advantages of cloud computing, the software does not need to be installed or upgraded. Internet connected computers can access the site, user friendly and scalable. Application development can be completed very quickly. Leasing of services is available on an as-needed basis and for a limited period of time. In the event of a hard drive crash or a laptop theft, your information will not be lost. Again, you can access this information from anywhere. Say if you have a cell phone that you might have had photos that you've had throughout the years, everything you changed over to a new mobile device, you're able to download those photos from there to the new photos. Or even if you're going into a mobile store and you want to switch over all your data from one phone to the next, that's a form of cloud computing services. Okay. All right. So the disadvantages of cloud computing services: your personal information is stored in someone else's computer. Internet access is required to use it. So if you don't have any access to the internet, you're not going to be able to access the information that you have uploaded or downloaded. And providing these services is outsourced to a third party. So again, cloud computing services like Gmail holds all of your information that you upload to the cloud. A brief history of cloud computing. It is a long history, but I'm just going to touch on it briefly. Firstly, in 1961, John McCarthy made a thought of computing would be sold as a utility one day, which makes sense because a lot of cloud services, again, I'm going to go back to Gmail since just like more people know about it. You can upload all your information, photos, files, old novels that you might have written, which just come from like a personal experience of mine, is uploaded. But the thing about it is, eventually you do take up space, and at some point, if you would like to purchase more space to upload even more information, it comes as a cost. So basically, he kind of foreshadowed that idea. In 1997, the cloud term was mentioned in an article that was written by Ramna Shalapa from Emory University. He basically understood that everything that is being conformed into one location, like a cloud. As we all know, a cloud holds, air, liquids. It's just, if you get into the science of everything, that's what it acts as a catalyst and releases out. In 2002, the AWS launches the first public cloud. 2006, AWS launches Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud. And I'm quite sure a few of you know about the Amazon name. So again, they were one major companies that kind of used it for the organization for organizational purposes. In 2008, multiple region cloud centers were created, and in 2015, the ISO, or the International Organization for Standardization, publishes the first international cloud computing, meaning it's not just within one area, it actually stretches across the regions. There are four types of clouds. There's the public cloud, is usually shared between multiple users, and they refer to the multiple users as tenants. The private cloud, mainly used by organizations and those who kind of don't like the idea of the fact that they have to share their personal information with other spaces or collectively as a whole with other individuals. They like to have their own section. Hybrid cloud allows the sharing of data and applications between public and private, so it acts as a pathway between the two. So, I mean, it might be some information that you store publicly, but then there might be some information that you store privately. The hybrid cloud allows you to access both. The community cloud, shared by users of the same industry or have a common goal, basically on Facebook. Everybody posts, and you're able to upload and download pictures, and everybody can communicate with you, and you're also able to go back and see those posts and interact with other people about the posts that they have created. Okay, there are different forms of primary cloud solutions. That is the infrastructure as a service, builds cloud infrastructure on top of IT infrastructure, virtual or physical, and networking capabilities. The platform as a service is a software delivery, testing, management, and testing tools available on demand. And finally, software as a service, a subscription-based method for delivering on-demand software applications through the cloud. Through a web browser, a CSP provides, software as a service applications to users over the internet, managing the cloud infrastructure. So it's basically like the manager. All right, and thank you so much for taking the time out to listen to my presentation. And here are my references.